Hey y'all, it's Allison here. I'm videotaping this in at my home down here in Florida. I was able to come home and have a day with my husband, which I'm so grateful for because this month I'm working the whole month. Like I have 4 days off, and on my off days I have to stay in Baltimore. I'm not able to come home, but because this was just a 2 day trip, I actually have 2 days off. I was able to come home, so I am so happy for that. So I am going to tell you what happened yesterday, which was Daniel fast for weight loss day 2. And just so you know, I weighed myself this morning and I've already lost 2 pounds. So if you tack that on to the 7 pounds that I lost with the regular Daniel fast, I'm now down 9 pounds. But it's coming off quicker doing it this way because there's no fruit and there's no whole grains. It's just vegetables, nuts and seeds, and vegetable fats such as avocado, olive oil, sesame oil, things of that nature. We can use to sweeten things. We can use Truvia, and guess what? I even made my own nut milk, which I used to make all the time. I made pecan milk, and it's easy. It's just pecans and filtered water. We make it in the Vitamix and put them in mason jars. So if you're interested in the ratio, you can either Google it on Google it, or I think I'll put the recipe in the description of this video. But it's really good if you want to have some milk in your coffee or tea. Just make it this way. There's no added sugars or anything. It will separate, so just keep shaking it up. Okay, so what happened on day 2? So I started out in Baltimore because I was flying home down here to Florida. And in Baltimore airport, I went to Chipotle and all I had was beans because I can't eat rice, remember, I can't eat whole grains. So I had them give me the pinto beans and the black beans with some guacamole on it and some salsa. It was good. I asked them to give me an extra helping of beans so that they can fill me up. Oh, and they put some shredded lettuce on there. So that was what my breakfast was. And then when I came home, I made my pecan milk. And so I was able to have me a cafe latte. I had it iced the way I like it. And I put vanilla and almond flavor in it, and I sweetened it with Truvia. Y'all, it was good. It was filling and it was good. And it's gonna, this is something that'll get me through and maybe get you through too if you just want that sweet taste in your mouth and to feel like you're having a dessert. Because to me, a cafe latte is like a dessert. It's not like, I mean, it's a beverage, but it's a dessert beverage. So it makes it fun. And then for dinner, I had, so if you saw my previous video, I showed you a package that I bought, so a ready-made meal, which it was a paella, and it was totally vegan, totally everything that I can have on the fast that I'm doing it now, the way I'm doing it now, and it was good. So I decided to make it, and basically I added some things and added a little bit more tomato sauce because I like tomato sauce. But basically, it's the rice part is a cauliflower rice with basil in it, and I just buy the pre-made cauliflower rice, and this particular one had basil in it. And then the paella filling was a tomato sauce. Make sure when you buy tomato sauce you read the ingredients because sometimes there's added sugars. You don't want any added anything unless it's herbs, or you can even have added salt. Just for this fast, for the Daniel fast, you don't have any type of added sugar, and especially if you're doing it the Daniel fast for weight loss, no sugar. So just get the regular tomato sauce. So I got some tomato sauce with crushed tomatoes, and then I added herbs, and I like basil. I added basil from my garden. So I added fresh basil, and then I added like some thyme and other kinds of seasonings to it. And I put in some Goya, the Goya adobo seasoning, because it gives it a really good flavor. And then I put in chickpeas and frozen green peas, and I mix it all up. It was so good. My husband loved it. So we had the paella, and then I made a salad with romaine lettuce, some tomatoes. I forgot to buy cucumber, but typically I would put cucumber in it. And then the dressing I made with toasted sesame oil. It gives it a really nice, like, an Asian flavor. So it was the toasted sesame oil. You can use regular sesame oil too. I prefer regular sesame oil. My husband prefers toasted sesame oil. At your store, they're probably going to have one or the other, because there's usually, unless you go to an Asian food store, I'm imagining, there's, at the regular grocery store, there's not a lot of options for sesame oil. You typically have one choice. So I just got the one choice that I had, and that was the toasted sesame oil. And then I added some balsamic vinaigrette and herbs, and that was good. And then I made a squash medley, which was yellow squash, zucchini chopped up with some red onion, and then I used that Tajin flavoring that I like to use, and you'll see it in one of my earlier videos. It's spelled Tajin. It gives it like a lime flavor, and I added some Goya adobe to that as well, and I added some what else did I add? I added thyme to that, fresh basil to that as well, and some oregano. And it was good. There's salt in the adobo, so you typically, with most of the spices that we're adding, a lot of them, like the herbs, may not have added salt, but some of these other things have salt in it, so you shouldn't have to add any extra salt to it. So that's what I had, and everything was good. I went to bed feeling satisfied, feeling hungry. I woke up this morning, weighed myself, and I was down 2 pounds. I'm going to tell you this again. When you do the Daniel Fast for Weight Loss edition, the weight is going to come off very fast, especially in the beginning. The regular Daniel Fast, you'll see some weight loss, but it's a slow and gradual weight loss, and it's not going to be a lot. The most I lost was 7 pounds, and that was 7 pounds in 30 days, which you're probably going, oh, well, that's a lot. That's good. And yeah, it is a lot. And I'm grateful for the 7 pounds that I lost, but I'm ready to start seeing some rapid weight loss and still, eating real good and healthy. So for those of you who do not know, for the Daniel Fast for weight loss, you can have vegetables, and that even includes tomatoes and carrots. You can have beans and legumes, so that would include any type of bean, such as a red bean or a pinto bean, and a legume, such as a garbanzo bean, or peas, like green peas. You can have edamame, which is the green soybeans, but not like regular soy products right now, because we're fasting. So no processed foods. So you can't have like the fake, meat, like the vegan meat or any of that. That's all processed. So no processed foods. And you can have seeds and nuts. So that would be like a sunflower seed, or almonds. So you know what seeds and nuts are. So, and I believe I mentioned you can have you can have vegetable fats, such as avocados and olive oil. So there's a lot of options. Get creative. If you are traveling, you really have to plan, especially right now, because we are in the COVID, meaning a lot of things aren't open, such as restaurants, especially in airports. There's many airport restaurants are not open, and the ones that are open have a limited menu. So you're going to really have to plan this out. I suggest keeping emergency food in your bag, like I do. I have pistachio nuts, and I have pecans, pistachio nuts, and I have sunflower seeds in my bag. So have that because it's going to save you uh, in those times when you're really hungry and don't have access to the types of foods you can eat. Okay, so that concludes my summary of the Daniel fast for weight loss day 2. Later on this evening, I'm going to post Daniel fast for weight loss day 3 to get all caught up. And if you're following me and you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you do not like this video, give me a thumbs down. Please post the reason in the comment. If you are doing the fast yourself, I would love to hear how your experience is going, so post that in the comment. And also if you would like to share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So and you can subscribe. You can subscribe to my channel to get alerts on videos I'm uploading, which are pretty much almost every day. So okay, you guys, here's to your health. Here's to your weight loss if you need it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I love you guys. Bye.